let me tell you, as far as the WWE network goes, some very, very shocking numbers that had came about. Now, in case you did not hear about this, WWE, they lost millions as far as the third quarter goes. They reported a loss of, get this, $5.9 million in its third quarter. I mean, that is just freaking insane. $5.9 million. And you know, ultimately, this is all the result of what's going on with that WWE network. Now, on a per share basis, the Stamford, Connecticut based company said it had a loss of 8 cents. Losses adjusted for restructuring costs and investment costs came to about 1 cent per share. The producer of professional wrestling events and television shows posted revenue of $120.2 million in the period. WWE shares have fallen 20% since the beginning of the year. Meanwhile, the stock has increased 10% in the last 12 months. And you talk about the subscriber rate, by the way. I don't know how many of you have been keeping track of that as far as the WWE network goes, but these guys have been seeing some very, very slow growth as far as that WWE network goes. Now, bear in mind, this is all as of September 30th, all right? There were 731,000 paid subscribers to the WWE network. That was split between 703,000 subscribers to the domestic version of the WWE network and 28,000 subscribers to the international versions of the WWE network. That was only a 5% increase to the number of paid subscribers as of June 30th, which was 699,750 according to the SEC filing. So my math is just a little bit off right there. Forgive me for that, folks. But I mean, when you hear that, you're like, wow, what the hell? And now you've got the WWE network being available in the UK, if I'm not mistaken, this November 3rd. For those of you that have been waiting patiently for it, I don't know what to tell you guys. WWE, they were expecting to have their million by now or more in subscribers. They don't have it yet. North America really, look, when it comes to North America, they want to see the old school shit. They want to see old school ECW. They want to see more episodes of it. They want to see WCW. They want to see all the Nitros. They want to see the Thunder. They want to see them all. Shotgun Saturday Night. They want to see all that shit. They want to see matches from Madison Square Garden. There is a ton of stuff that WWE is sitting on that you would have thought that they would have released every quarter or whatever, or leading up to the end of the quarter, but they aren't doing that. And as a result of that, fans are kind of like, well, all right, other than the pay-per-view, it's really nothing that is worth sticking around to keep. Why keep it for $10? Not really anything else to watch. There's nothing but attitude stuff. And you know why there's nothing but attitude stuff on there, boys and girls? Because a lot of you guys keep saying the same thing and have been saying the same thing over the years. The attitude era, the attitude era. WWE needs to go back to the attitude era. If they went back to the attitude era, everything would be fine. Attitude era was the best period of professional wrestling. Oh, the attitude era, the attitude era, the attitude era. WWE basically said, all right, you motherfuckers want to keep talking about the attitude era. We're going to give you some attitude. Yeah, we're going to give it to you big time. And they did. They gave it to the fans big time. And now the same fans that were talking about attitude era, they're the same ones that's kicking back and they're bitching and they're going, hey, this whole attitude shit isn't so good anymore. We need more variety. I mean, all the other libraries that I just named, it hasn't been updated in months. I have friends and colleagues that have canceled their WWE subscription as a result. Now look at what WWE is trying to do. They literally ripped a page out of Netflix when they said, oh, look, this is what we're going to start doing. We're going to no longer have people tied down with a 6-month commitment contract. Instead, you can keep paying your $9.99 per month. Cancel anytime. Don't have to worry about being penalized. No additional charges. Just do it $9.99 monthly. And you add on top of that what they're doing with the whole free month of November, good for North America only. They are desperate. That's what I'm picking up genuinely. They are very, very desperate. And, I'm not going to beat the horse to death. I told you guys what needs to happen with the WWE network in order for it to be successful and everything. And they can continue to branch out to other countries all they want to try to get that 1 million. That's not going to hide the fact that they are having a serious problem in connecting with that North American audience. They need to do something with that North American audience ASAP. And I do mean ASAP. Otherwise, they're going to continue to lose subscribers, I feel. Now, of course, I could be wrong on that. And here's a really good question that we need to be asking ourselves, or in particular for those that had tried out the WWE network, wasn't pleased with what they had saw, and they're hearing this new promotional offer that WWE is giving them. Those people need to be saying to themselves right now, well, what exactly is the incentive for checking out the WWE network for an entire month? Even if I'm not risking paying for anything, what exactly is the incentive? And right now, there really is not any incentive. WWE, they need to do something big time to make this month of November really be worth checking out the network. You know how it is with television nowadays. You have the November sweeps. I believe you have February sweeps. And they need to capitalize on that, all right? A lot of shows that's out there on regular network, cable, they have those sweep months. And that's exactly what WWE needs to do. Maybe they can introduce some more new content. Maybe they can introduce some new matches, introduce a new promotion. Maybe they could upload some stuff from AWA, what have you. I mean, they definitely need to put in all the stops right now, because I'm telling you all, mark my words, when we get ready to see the reportings for this fourth quarter early next year, mark my words, I have a strong feeling that this is going to continue to be the trend, that there's going to be even more slower growth as far as the North American audience goes versus what's happening internationally. But you can't just say, oh, well, we're going to give fans the entire month of November free, and in the meantime, there's no extra incentive to check out the WWE network, and the same content is there practically almost since launch. Makes no sense.